Hello everyone, welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne and happy Memorial Day. I'm a day late in getting this video up to you, but I hope it's going to be worth it. I think I have some really good things to show you here. My friends Heidi and Kelly went with me to some thrift stores in my area here in North Raleigh this past Saturday. We hit up several, probably at least 6 of them. We went from about 10 o'clock in the morning until about 6 o'clock in the evening. We had to drop Kelly off a little bit early because we thrifted her out. She was done. Now we did stop for some good Mexican food in between some of the thrift stores, but we got some good things. And I am going to be starting a Hosta garden in my backyard where the gentleman who mows my yard, I finally hit that age where I said, I am not mowing the yard any longer. And a gentleman by the name of Jim cuts my grass for me. And he has been clearing out some different areas that just have some overgrown ivy and bushes in them and such. So he's clearing out an area that is very shaded in my backyard that I've decided I'm going to, fingers crossed, plant some hostas and shade-loving different kind of plants back there. So I went looking this past Saturday to see if I can find some things that I can put into what I'm going to be calling a Hosta garden. And I think I really got lucky. So I have a lot of things to show you that are going to go into that garden. And then I did find some other things that I'm going to be trying to resell. So I don't know if I can remember where I got everything. And I do have one little pile that I'll actually get started with first that I picked up before this Thirtorama that we went on Saturday. This was from about maybe a few days before we went all together. Picked up this little, from Mexico, Aero Mexico, this little frog. It's absolutely adorable. So he's signed right there, as you can see, not on the bottom. And he's got some beautiful painting, which I'm assuming is hand painted. Let me take the sticker off of him so you can see the pretty painting that's on his back there. Some flowers on the back of him. And they had a second one as well when I picked him up, but he had some chips on him, so I decided just to get the frog that was in kind of the perfect condition. Oh, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget, well, not don't forget, you don't know. If you're new to my channel, and for those of you that are returning, don't forget, I love to know what your favorite find is from the thrift haul. So in the comment section down below, after you have seen everything that I have thrifted, let everybody know what your favorite find or maybe finds were from the haul. And then when I'm all finished, I'll let you know what my favorite or favorites were. Now these I picked up for myself. These were only 99 cents a piece. They're dish towels, and these I'm not going to use. These are going to be purely decorative, but there's this one and then that one. And they are going to go right there where the blue is. I'm going to take that down and I'm going to hang them on the bar right there that is on my gas stove. Those are for me at 99 cents a piece. I wonder if these were ever used. They're very crisp. I will give them a good washing though before I go to use them. And then this Bible, I think they may have only charged me $1.49-ish, something like that for it. Oh, receipt is still in here. $1.49, yes. It's huge. And the reason being is that it's a large print Bible. I couldn't find a copyright date on it, but I thought this would be really great for folks, like myself, that their eyesight is just not what it used to be, and they're not wearing readers. So I picked that up. Okay, so that's everything from the haul when I was just by myself one day. Now these I picked up for the Hosta garden. There's a set of 2 of them. This one was $8. It's a candle holder. I think it's phenomenal. Look at the chunky monkey that this is. And I have one candle here that I purchased for $1 that will sit on top of it. I think it's great. And this thing is quite heavy. Now I wonder, now it does have a sticker on the bottom of it. My first thought is if somebody had crafted this because of the hole that's going through it, it kind of made me think if it wasn't like part of a fence post maybe. So I'm really not sure. And I honestly, I don't care. I love the color on it. I just love it. And then there's a second one that's even bigger. That was, oh heavens, $12. Look at the size of this thing. It has got to be 2 feet tall, maybe. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And can you see the cutout on this? I mean, this is beautiful. And I will, as I am putting this Hosta garden, look out, Lewis, come on, buddy. As I'm putting this Hosta garden together, I'll show you the progress, and this is going to take months to do. I mean, absolutely months to do. And the really cool thing about it is that when I go up to see my sister next time, she has hostas in her yard that my father planted. And I'm going to be able to, we're going to split them. So I'm going to be able to get some hostas that were my father's that he planted. That, I have no words. I cannot wait. And I am planning a trip up there. She needs me to come up to see her sooner than later. So I'm planning a trip up there probably in June. I was going to try and wait until July, but I think I need to go sooner than that. So I'm planning, I have to see what week is going to work out best with work. But I think it's going to be in June, maybe mid-June or something like that. But anywho's, that's another story. So also for the Hosta garden, I found these ceramic praying hands. So cool. $8, really large. Now all of these pieces I'm going to spray. My sister told me that Rust-Oleum has a really good sealant protectant spray. So I'm going to look for that at either Lowe's or Home Depot and spray everything that's going out into this garden with that, so that hopefully they will stand being outside for longer than kind of normal. And I'm also going to go to Lowe's and Home Depot to their clearance section in the garden section, because I don't know if you guys know, back in the back of both Lowe's and Home Depot, depending on what they have, there's a clearance section back there, and you can get plants on clearance. And sometimes it's a large selection of things, and sometimes it's not so big. But I'm going to see what hostas I can rescue from back there. And then I'm also going to try, this was Heidi's idea. She has ferns in a shade garden at her house. So I'm going to see what ferns I can find when I go up to Pennsylvania. I don't see many here in North Carolina. And also, if any of you know what a lady slipper is, they used to grow, well, they still do grow wild around Lake Scranton, but across the street from our house, before that area was cleared and homes were built there, they used to grow wild out there across the street. And my dad would go across the street and go through the woods, and he would pick them and bring them back for my mother. So that would be really cool to have those in that garden as well. So, I mean, if this thing can come out looking in reality as it is in my head, it's gonna be pretty cool. Also picked up these to go out there, and it's a pair of Dutch shoes. And I do believe that these are hand carved. I don't know. My guess is that they are not real Dutch shoes. We do have back home real Dutch shoes from Holland, because my brother, my sister, my parents had been there before I came along. This has the name of Angie on the side here that was hand carved in it. I am going to take some wood putty and I'm going to fill that in. I'm going to paint these white. It has a little tulip on the side here. I'm going to leave that. And then what my sister suggested, which I'm going to follow through on, again, I'm going to coat these so they don't deteriorate. Rather than putting dirt in the shoe, I'm just going to put a little potted plant in it. So they're going to be little planters in that garden. And then I think, yeah, the last thing that I purchased for that garden, we went to a little thrift store that is right near my house, and they were having 25% off. I think they do this every Saturday, 25% off the whole store. And Kelly got one of these chairs to put out on her front porch, $5, okay? And 25% off of that. So I snagged the last 3. And it's this red chair here. And we both decided we're going to leave the red color. I'm going to put 2 of them out in that Hosta garden. The third one, the seat here is lifting off of it. So what I've decided, I'm going to make the third one just a resting place for a potted plant. A big, hopefully floral, flowering potted plant that'll get, I'll put it in the garden where it's going to be getting a little bit of sun and shade, but that's what the third one will be for. So, I mean, they came to something like $4 and some change a piece for it. It was just crazy. So yes, that's everything for the garden. What I will try and remember to do is run outside and take a picture of the area for you and insert it either here or at the end of the video so you can see that where the garden is going to go before I get started on it. And then I can kind of take you along in the progress of it. But don't expect it to be right away, because it is going to be, as my channel was, a work in progress. This, I know I picked this up at Retail's. There was no price on it. I think she ended up giving it to me for like $1. So it's just string and it's on a spool, but I think the spool is wood. Not 100% on that. They had another one that was definitely plastic. I sold something similar to this and put an old pair of scissors in it, and it sold. So I'm going to try the same thing with this one. Now this, I purchased this roll for $3. This is a roll of flattened and decorative brass. Some time ago, I purchased a copper hanging bird cage. It had a stand and everything. And it wasn't until I got it home that I realized it was missing one of the doors. So I have been looking and looking and looking for how I can fashion a door. And I thought this would be perfect. Well, it wasn't until I got it home that I realized this was brass and the bird cage is copper. But if I remove the other door, the second door on the bird cage, and fashion 2 doors out of this brass, it'll look like it was meant to be, I hope, that both of the doors were supposed to be brass rather than copper. And then I'll finally be able to clean it up and put it in the booth and hopefully, fingers crossed, sell it. So that's why I picked this up. Also at Retail's, puzzles sell not very quickly though. And I will only pick up puzzles if they're new, sealed in the box like this one was. This one was $1. Yes, $1. Or if they don't have like if they're kids puzzles and they're larger pieces, and I can sit there and, yes, I have done this, take the time and count out the puzzle pieces so that I know that they are all there. Otherwise, I just don't take the chance, because there is nothing more frustrating than putting a puzzle together and you are at the almost end of it or at the end of it and you're missing a piece. Oh my goodness gracious. No, no, no. Where did I get this? Heidi, where did I get this? I can't remember. Ginger Dar, beautiful. Look at the motif on here. Is that a pheasant? Not sure what kind of, they might be pheasants. I'm not sure. They're very colorful pheasants if they are, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous motif on there. And this is, oh gosh. I think it's made in Taiwan, Republic of China. Is that what that says at the bottom there? I should have brought my glasses. You guys will be able to see that. I hesitated a little bit on it, but these have started selling in my booth, so I can now start to pick them up again. So I was pleased, and especially with the price on it. Oh, and I just noticed now it's got really pretty picture on the top of it too. Picked up this rolling pin. It was $2. This was at the North Raleigh Ministries. Picked it up mostly because it has the red handle on it. I might try it first by itself, just without anything on it. If it doesn't sell, then I'm going to try putting a transfer on it, maybe with some roses or something, just to spice it up a little bit. Oh, this I did get for myself, $2. It's from Edible Arrangements. So this plant right here, hold on. This plant right here. Oh, I think that'll be perfect. Is going to be repotted this weekend. Oh, that's going to look really nice in there. Yep, he's getting a new home. Whoop. Oops. Okay, timber for now. Let me see. These I got at North Raleigh Ministries. And these I'll have to, oh wait, let me see here. These are North Raleigh Ministries. These will have to be put away for the fall time. And it's a two. I paid $1 for the bag. And these are two identical sets. It's a little leaf. And then acorn salt and pepper shakers. I think those will look really cute on somebody's fall tablescape. So they are two sets of identical. This is also from Raleigh Rescue Mission. Beautiful. I think I got fuzzy here. Beautiful piece of fabric. I don't know if I ever showed you. I picked up at an online auction these two stools, matching stools, and they had like kind of thick branch legs on them and upholstered tops. Well, when I got them, they didn't disclose in the description of them that there were stains on them. So I tried to get the stains off, and in my haste to dry them, don't do this. In my haste to dry them, I used a hot air gun to try and dry them quickly. Well, I think I burned the fabric when I did that. So I don't know if you can remove burn from fabric with, trying to wash it off. I haven't tried it. I'm going to try it again and see if I can get it off. If I can't, this fabric is going to be perfect on those chairs. And how much was this? Oh, goodness gracious. Where's the tag? It's on a hang tag. Oh, come on. And if it ends up that I can clean it off. Oh, this was $1. So if it ends up that it does clean off, that'll be great. And I'll put that fabric away because I really like the fabric and I know I can use it on something in the future. Let me see. Did I get anything else at, oh, I got these at Raleigh Rescue Mission, or North Raleigh Ministries. They're two rake heads. This is how they came. So what I'm going to make out of these are wine glass holders. Obviously very rustic, right? But you will put your wine glasses, so the foot or the base of it will hang here, and then the wine glasses hang down. Now I have to, you know, with a wire brush, I'm going to have to clean them off, and then I will put some kind of finish, like a spray, shellac, something on them, just to finish them off a bit. And then if they already have, there's two of them, they already have a hole in them, so they'll be able to be easily hung on the wall. These were $5 a piece. I'm actually surprised they were $5 a piece. Oh dear, hold on. Because how many people buy rake heads, except for me? So anyway, $5 a piece I think was still a pretty decent price. So those are going to be 2 project pieces. Now these are super cool. Let me show them to you. Now, what do you think those are? They're quite heavy. These are salt and pepper shakers. Aren't they cool? I don't know what the bottom is made out of. It might be, oh wait, does that have a, oh no, I think it's just somebody tried to clean it off. They might be brass bottoms because they are quite heavy. And then this is some kind of metal. And you could see through. See that? You can see through it. But they're salt and pepper shakers. These are, I mean, the absolute coolest salt and pepper shakers I think I have ever seen. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on these because like I said, I've never seen them before, and I don't know. They could be something really cool. Let's see. I think that's it for North Raleigh Ministries. These are, is it oil or gas burning candles? And I only know that because I was watching Dee at the Thrill of the Thrift, and she found a set of these. I think they were still even in the box. And see that little screw at the bottom? So I guess you have to unscrew them, put the oil or whatever in them, and then they burn from the top. I've got to do research on these too. Pretty cool. And you wouldn't believe where these were. I found these in the area where the knitting needles are and the yarn and such. So that's where these were. Let me see, what else do we have? Oh, I got myself some barrettes because this hair is driving me crazy. These, you will not believe the price on these. These are, they're not solid brass, but these are heavy, heavy, I'm telling you, brass bookends. There's the set of them. I'm just going to have to put some cork or something. I'll have to replace the bottoms. I'll replace the bottoms on both of them. So bookends, these were 75 cents a piece. Weigh a ton. These are really cool. Weigh a ton. Another set of bookends that I found. These are super cool. Now these were $2.75. I'm not sure if he charged me $2.75 each or for the set, but it doesn't matter. Super, super cool. They look like pulleys. They're not real pulleys, and whatever they are made out of, it's hollow. You can hear the hollowness. But those are pretty cool. Those have a very industrial look vibe to them, don't they? Those are neat. And then I got the mama duck, plant her here, and Heidi got the baby duck. So you're going to have to go and check out her video because the baby duck's face, oh my goodness, it is adorable. So like I said, I got mama, she got baby. And then this little hanging beaded basket did not have a price on it. And I brought it up to the register and I was asking him for a price. And then I said, oh, wait, you know what? Never mind. I said, it's broken. And he said, where? I said, oh, right there, it's broken. And there's another spot I just noticed broken too. And he said, oh, well, take it home, see if you can fix it. You can have it for free. So I will see if I can fix it. I mean, it's really cute, and hopefully I will be able to. So we have that, and then a couple more pieces. I thought this for hanging in someone's entryway or a laundry room is kind of cool. And look at these swing out. So that was kind of neat. And then this I got not because of the shelf, but because I need this piece of wood right here for something that I'm doing out on my back deck. And $3 for this piece of wood is a lot less than what I would spend at Home Depot or Lowe's. So that's why I got that. And then I think, yep, last thing I have to show you. Now this I originally picked up. This was $5. I originally picked up this little table. The top needs a little TLC. Originally picked this up. I thought I was going to put this between two of the red chairs out there in that Hosta garden. And when I showed it to Heidi, she said, that's a mid-century modern table. I said, oh, is it? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spice up the top a little bit. See, it's got a couple of little, there you go. I think you can see it. There you go. You can see it better there with the light hitting it. A couple of little water marks on it. So I'll see if I can't fix those up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my booth and give it a couple of weeks to sell. And if it sells, okay, that's great. If it doesn't, I may go ahead and just spray it, you know, with some kind of shellac or varnish or something like that, and go ahead then and use it out in the garden. So that, my friends, that is everything. My favorite, okay, you know what my favorite is? Oh, I do like the praying hands. However, my favorite, I have two favorites, but they go together. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna hurt you. These are my favorites. I love these. I think these are unbelievable. These are my two favorites. So I would love to know what your favorite or favorites, if you had any from this thrift haul, are. So go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the thrift haul, please go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. And go ahead and share the video with folks that you know enjoy thrift haul videos. That would really help my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And you guys know what to do. Until my next video, please take very, very good care of yourselves. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. So this, everyone, is the area that I am going to put that Hosta shade garden in. I still have this to clean up here, but it's going to go pretty much right over here. I plan on putting a path right along here, like a river rock path. I'm just kind of ending it somewhere over here. I'm not really sure. But the chairs will go, I think will go someplace up here. And then we'll have all kind of plants and such there. This area here still needs some cleaning out. Those vines have to come off of the trees. This all here has to be cleaned out yet. But, I mean, this has come a long way from what it looked like. And this all too has to be cleared out. I mean, it still does look like a hot mess, but it's less of a hot mess than it was not too long ago. But there is the start of what will be my Hosta garden.